one now. I'm sending a couple more.
Alright, there's the invite. And here we go.
Yo, if you...
JR, are you there?
Yeah, I try to send 2 or 3 to make sure you're good in case you lag out or something. That's why.
Alright, no, I'm here, I think.
Okay. Yeah, I think we're in for a good running, man. Texas is a pretty tough track to get away from other cars, so I expect a good race.
I think it's going to be I think it's going to be an intense race after last week. Very intense race at Texas. Welcome one, welcome everybody, welcome all to the FTR Sunday night playoff race number 2 underway. The number 10 Eagles out in front early. We are with FTR, the A-League Xfinity playoff race. This is all going to take us to the marbles. The 4 winners, the top 4 cars are going to advance to the championship next week. We're going to see who it is. Currently, number 10 Eagles out in front, and he's going to have some competition early.
Yeah, it looks like we got our guy Bad Martin here has run a consistent race and season so far. Trying to get up there, the Eagles. Our Eagles looks to have a really good drive off the corners.
Now let's try to go through the field a little bit here. As you know, we got 10 in the Eagles. Bad Martin in the number 98. And look out for this guy, number 51, Portal Guy. Portal Guy currently in 3rd place. You can keep an eye on him. He's still in the points. He's still back on the points a little bit. But remember, he was last year's champion. So,
he was last year's champion.
He was last year.
His way.
Yes,
he snuck his way in there and took it all.
Yes, he was.
I will say, I wasn't able to make it back in time for my trip to be able to help Shady broadcast last week, but I was able to tune into the race, and I noticed that Portal actually had a really strong and fast car at Kentucky as well.
Oh, yes, he did. He had a monstrous race. He climbed up a lot of points. He's got a lot of ground to make up to stay into it. He's currently 6 points behind War for the last position, but you can't count him out. He is our defending champion of FTR Racing League, so we're going to have to keep an eye out on him, gentlemen.
And can we get a big shout out to War as well for making it this far to the playoffs? This guy's shown so much improvement over the last few months, and I mean, I know I and everyone else here at FTR is very proud of his improvements.
And exactly.
Oh, hell yeah. That's my boy Blue.
War in the 15 has had a dynamite season all year round. I don't think he even expected to make it this far. He's had a tremendous season, but that's the confidence that he's had all year round, and just really, really getting better, putting the pedal to the metal and getting seat time, and just gotten more consistent. Currently, he has a 9 car right on his mirror. It looks like they're drafting, trying to catch up to the lead pack. Now, McLovin, is draft playing a factor here at Texas? Give us a little bit of insight on the draft factor here at Texas.
Yes, sir. With this normal draft at pretty much any mile and a half we go to, especially like a Texas-Atlanta draft, is actually a major factor. When you're in a line 4R right now, you're probably running a good 1/2 a lap quicker than just 2 cars in the draft. As we saw, Bad Martin has gotten by Eagles for the lead, but draft is very important here. But the major thing with having so much draft, Heavy and Sludge can talk on this as well, is you got to have that car being able to handle in the draft, because a lot of cars, like, they either get really loose on the or really tight on the entry following those other cars to the corner.
Yeah, stability at Texas is a huge thing with me. I'd rather be a little slower and very stable than to feel like I am way too free and all over the place, because the longer you run, the slicker it gets.
And I 100% agree with that. I actually was just working with Martin and Lynch right before hopping in here, and I'd sent them over a little setup, but unfortunately it was a little bit loose for their likings.
We got a pass for the lead. We got 2 wide for the lead. Eagles under the 98.
Yeah, we have a great battle between these top.
Oh,
he got contact.
A little bit of contact.
Is it the 51 into the 98 or the 10?
The 98 into the 10, but he was able to hold straight. The 51,
like the 51 got a little piece of it, the 98 too.
The 51 was able to get underneath of him as well. The 10 got under the 98. The 58 was pushing the 10 under the 98. 98 came down and made a little contact with the quarter of the 10, but he didn't lose any control. He got it back. And they're just 1, 2, 3 now. Got right back into the draft line. So Eagles is going to retake first position. Portal guy in second, and Bad Martin in third.
And I'll tell you this, I know that 15 and that 9 are really enjoying that battling. Any moment they can take advantage of this.
Oh, I think this is just the first stage. These are guys that just kind of, you just kind of want to cruise around, not get any damage, just kind of cruise around through the stage and not, you know, not make any penalties, not get any damage, and just stay clean.
And
yeah,
Sludge.
these guys are on it, but at this point for me, I'd still be just trying to settle my nerves.
Yep. And Sludge, I know you and Heavy have probably practiced the most throughout the week of all these drivers. Do you guys think there's any favorites out here tonight?
Favorites?
Honestly, as far as favorites, no, because these guys are the top 6 for a reason. Like, they've ran close all year together. So there's not really a huge separation between them. But if somebody was to pull it out at the end, it'd probably be that number 9.
And we're riding with the number 9 actually right now, who's in last place. And he's just hanging around, pushing. He's right behind War, pushing a 15. And I think this is strategy here. This kind of looks a little strategy. These two cars are just nose to tail. And they got about, I don't know, 7 or 8 car lengths back from the pack. So it looks like, you know, maybe a strategy with these guys, just kind of hanging back and not getting any trouble, maybe. I don't know.
What would your thoughts be, Sludge, if you was in Lynch's position running 4th right now?
If I was Lynch, I would probably cut this stage 1 in half. I'll pit early, get 4 fresh tires, a can of fuel, if not a half a can, depending on what your fuel is, and just drive hard as you can the second half of stage 1, where you at. I did a few strategies with Lynch and trying to get him some ideas of what could happen. So I would have went 100%, cut the stage in half, and go from there.
Yeah, cutting the stage in half would have been my choice too for stage 1.
But I can probably tell right now by War and Billy, I think they're going to run it a little bit further and only take 2 tires, if not gas only at the end.
Yeah, I feel like that 9 and that 15 was probably watching the B-League race stage 1.
Oh, here comes Portal. Portal's going in.
And what happened in that B-League race there, Heavy? I actually missed stage 1.
Bronco, he stayed out like 3 or 4 laps longer, or it was 3 laps longer than everybody else did, and ended up winning stage 1 because he only had to take 2 tires.
Portal guy in Portal's making a pit. Is this a time pit stop, or do you think he's doing a short pit, or is this scheduled?
I think this will be stage cutting in half. If not, it could have been 4 laps short. I don't know.
Well, are you gonna start to seeing everybody pit now? Looks like War's coming in. Everybody's coming in. Here comes everybody. And the only one staying out is the number 9 of Billy Holcomb.
And War did a really great job as well, gaining some time on those guys coming to pit road, and maybe can actually stave this pack on the
5
exit.
laps left in this stage.
And Billy, I think is the only one that stayed out on that track. Everybody else is making their pit adjustments. Everybody's on pit road. And Billy...
And it looks like Lynch took 2 tires. He's going to beat all 3 of these guys out. Looks like the 10 and 98 took 4.
And Billy still hasn't pitted. So Billy went around, put the field a lap down, and he hadn't even pitted once.
I'm keeping an eye on Porter right now, and looks like he's going to take the 2nd place for right now from Eagles. You're off turn 2.
Right around Eagles.
Well, that actually wouldn't be for 2nd because the 1 and 15 took either no tires or 2 tires and are way ahead of Eagles in the 98.
Leader's hitting pit road right now.
Yep. He's coming down pit road right now.
Oh, okay.
Here comes Billy down pit road right now. He's
now,
definitely coming down.
We got to watch where the 1 and 15 are compared to the 9 when he exits pit road here, guys, because this is going to be the battle for the stage win.
They're going to enter 3 right now.
And Billy's starting the exit pit road. He is at the exit now.
So we're going to ride along with Eagles. And Billy is only going gas and go. He's not even getting any tires. He just got a splash and he's gone.
Man, you got a whole straightaway on these guys.
There was 4 laps to go. Coming to 3 laps to go.
Pretty sure I'll let you know in just a second.
Well, currently, Billy still going to be in first place with a splash and go.
2 to go.
2 to go?
2 to go.
And nobody is anywhere close to Billy.
Oh, I know.
Looks like that battle is going to be for P2, honestly, for this stage.
Yep.
And that's going to be between Bad Martin, Portal Guy, and there's 51 Portal Guy.
Here comes Eagles.
And these guys are going for it to the start stripe. All over each other. Portal Guy, currently on first, gets a little bump. Gets a little bit of help from Bad Martin. A little bump drafting. In the turn 2, coming down the back straightaway. Eagles in the 10 on the up top. He's going to take the lead.
Oh, Billy blew a tire.
Billy
blew a tire.
He blew a tire. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Eagles with the stage win.
And he's going to stay
Looks
out.
like Portal's going to be second, possibly.
It looked like Portal just nudged out this 98 per second there, so 3rd and 4th go to Billy and Lynch, with 5th being War.
So, so Eagles takes the stage win.
Eagles got stage win.
Wow. And Portal Guy in 2nd, Bad Martin 3rd, Lynch Racing 4th. Wow.
And I will say, Billy had the advantage to be able to take a risk like that, though, from what he's done throughout the season. Dude has a ton of playoff points and a lot of points just in the bag. He's pretty much just, riding his way into Phoenix here. So I don't mind him taking that chance.
Yeah, gamble. See what you can do. Like you said, you're locked in at this point. Try different things.
And starting off for stage 2, number 10 Eagles. Going to take us to the green flag. Bad Martin in the 98 on the outside. And here we go. Stage 2. FTR Racing playoff race. Number 3 at Texas. Here we go.
Alright, this stage is 19 laps if I'm correct.
You are correct.
And by roll with that means we do have to at least pit for fuel, correct?
Absolutely.
No.
No,
No?
because technically when you leave your pit stall, it says you have 19 laps. So,
This could get interesting.
So you got 1 lap of saving.
Yeah, we already got a lead change. We already got battle for the lead. Bad Martin in 98. Looking underneath.
War though up to 3rd.
Well, War's not. I don't know if War's going to give him the help he needs. War's going to stay up top.
Let's see if we can get this run though.
These guys are going at it. Eagles currently in lead.
Now, an interesting thing with Eagles is, I believe Sludge just mentioned this right before the broadcast, that Eagles was having some trouble saving that fuel in Stage 2, so will that be an issue for him here?
He was having issues doing that. That would be correct.
Now did he figure it out?
That could throw a whole different dynamic into this.
No matter what, it's hard to save riding out front of everybody.
Now for Stage 2 strategy, I would have just raced hard.
It looks like Eagles is already trying to fall back a little bit.
If there's a 98, trying to look under Eagles again. And I think he's gonna have a little bit of help with him in the 1 car. of Lynch Racing. Lynch Racing right behind these guys. And Lynch Racing's going to go up to the top. So Lynch Racing take over second in front of Bad Martin. And he's going to pull right up on the tail of Eagles in that second spot. And now he's going to stay right on him and try to get a run here in the third, turn 3. Not able to get a good run here.
3 wide. 51, 98, 15. All right. 51 got clear.
It almost looks like Lynch is kind of saying what Heavy said. He almost likes making Eagles push his car harder and maybe staying in second and just saving a little bit behind him.
Yeah, it's definitely a good strategy when you know the person in front of you is trying to save and they don't have nobody to help them save. Push them when they're trying, and then you save when you can.
Then as soon as I say that, him and the 51 both dive underneath.
Now here's 51 Portal guy all over the 1 car, and he's going for the lead. Portal guy looking underneath the 1 for the lead. He's got the 10 car behind him to help. Coming off of turn 2 in the backstretch, and he's going to take it. Lynch Portal guy, your defending series
back
champion.
Underneath. Can he pull it?
Can he? Oh, he's going to step in the top lane. Eagles behind the 1 car, moving back and forth.
I'm gonna guarantee Portal lifted off of 4 right there to hold her straight.
Yeah.
What a crossover by the 1 car to get back underneath.
Yeah.
That was impressive.
Yeah, he definitely. Lynch has got a hot rod out there tonight for sure.
Yes, he does. Lynch currently in first in the 1 car. Nice looking car he's got tonight.
Eagles.
And look at Ward coming here for P2, man. He's got a horse under him too.
Oh, War's right there on him.
He might go for the lead here in a second.
War and
Portal.
War in 10. War in the 15. Eagles in the 10. He's going to let Eagles get in front of him. There he goes. They're going to draft. You see these FTR teammates. They're going to lock up together.
It pays to have a friend out there.
Yes, it does. Well, this is an interesting. You got Lynch Racing in the number 1 all by himself out front with 2 FTR guys and Eagles in second and War in third. And then you got Portal guy in the 50 run running 4th. I tell you what, man, that Portal guy, man, he's had a good, strong second half of the year. You don't hear from him much either. You don't hear from him much. He doesn't say much. Bounced off the wall a little bit. Bad Martin going to get underneath of him for that. Coming into turn 2, out of turn 2, back down the straightaway.
Eagles had a real nice 1 and 2 right there.
And I definitely think that 9 car Billy's pulling almost the same kind of strat from stage 1. He's just over here making sure he's going to be good on fuel, and he's letting these guys battle it out.
Oh, they're in a nice straight line.
Every one of their hearts pounding right now.
Oh, yeah. Everybody's been on the edge of their seat for this race.
Run off of 4.
Ooh, that was close.
Oh,
Power Punch to overdrive it though.
Yeah, they're starting.
Eagles overdrive coming off too. Oop.
Here comes Eagles looking underneath the 1. He's going to make it.
War peaked underneath the 98 back there.
The whole train is going by the 1.
Oh, Lynch in the wall.
Oh, and War gets a little sideways. I don't know what happened there with War, but he did everything but crash it.
Lynch got in the wall coming off of 4.
Good save by War in the 15 because he was half sideways coming through the dog leg.
Eagles been stressed out to a little lead here. See how long it takes the train to catch back up to him.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, 98, brushed the wall, entering 1.
Eagles currently in first. Leading them down. Bad Martin in the 98 second. Lynch Racing in the 1 car is third. War in the 15 is fourth.
What lap are we on?
Not sure. But I know there's about
4 to go.
4 to go now.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna be. It should be tight on fuel.
Fuel and tires too.
Are you gonna see guys running out of fuel, maybe?
Well, this is where Billy ought to be able to put the pedal down and get on up there.
Oh, we got Portal in the grass.
What a save! What a save!
I don't know what happened
there.
I don't know what happened there. A good save for him.
Billy off the wall, entering 1.
I don't know what happened there, but I had the camera right on him, and all of a sudden, he just took a left.
He must have hit the glitch.
He wanted to do a little agricultural racing today.
Any updates on how many laps you got left in the stage, guys?
Yeah.
3 to go.
2 to go.
2.
So we're going to be coming down to the end here in the stage. And Eagles with a comfortable lead, very comfortable lead. We'll just have to see if he has a drop left in the gas tank to get around all the way on that last lap.
Warren Portal back there racing hard for position.
Lynch making a last-second charge for
they got
Bad Martin
hooked.
here.
They got
into
hooked.
the wall.
They got hooked.
Oh man, who got hit?
51 got the worst of that.
Oh man.
Oh, yep, they're pitting.
Oh, we got 2. We got big wreck. The 9. Got a big wreck with a 9 and a 15.
No caution.
Oh, that's the stage. Just the end of the stage.
That's coming to the end of the stage. It was a big wreck. I'm not exactly sure what happened, other than the fact I saw the 9 and the 15 together up in the wall.
It started with the 98 and the 1. I don't know if it looked like the 98 hit the apron and slid up and the 1 got in the back of him. Then again, maybe they were a little bit short on the fuel as well. I have no idea.
Well, they couldn't have been trying to pit right there. They'd have got penalized, correct?
Yeah, there's no way they were trying to pit because they both kept going. They just lost ground.
All right, well, here we're going to start the 3rd stage. Eagles in the 10 car are going to bring them to the start.
Portal starting on the outside.
And we're off. The final stage, FTR full throttle race and playoff race at Kentucky. I'm sorry, at Texas. We're done with Kentucky. Eagles out to another early lead. Eagles gets off to a jump start out of those leads. He can surely fly off of those restarts, that's for sure. The Eagles taking a nice little lead now. But he's going to be tracked down quickly by that 51 and Portal guy. 51 and Portal guy.
All right, so when they get to the line here, guys, they got 51 laps to go. What would your strategy be?
Oh, we got a little bit of racing. War underneath Portal guy. Bad Martin underneath Portal guy.
I think Sludge would be a great guy that got ass heavy. Like I said, he's been around here practicing with these guys, doing these practice races. What would you do, Sludge, here at the strategy?
I would run or drive. run her dry, and hopefully don't screw up anytime. So
You sound like a bootlegger from the 40s. No, I agree. I'd run it dry. That's just me, though. I'm heavy duty for a reason. I like to keep the pedal down.
I'm honestly the same way. Any league race I'm in, I'm sure you've noticed. I'll drag that thing out till she's sputtering.
Yep.
Run it.
What practice tires in the race? Just
I tell you what.
We'll be spreading out just a little bit here.
I tell you what. Last night when we had that that exhibition race at Talladega, I ran that sucker all the way. It started sputtering as soon as I hit the start-finish line at the end of the stage.
That's how you gotta do it sometimes.
And that would probably be my strategy in this race, is to get every lap possible before I brought it in.
Man, it'd been nice to keep up with the points during this, but I totally messed the bed on that one.
Yeah, well, I know the Eagles won both stages, correct?
Yep.
Yep.
Eagles is actually kind of dominating this race a bit. He's been the leader for most of the race. He's had some challenges, but pretty much stayed out as leader, won both stages. He's got a challenge now with Bad Martin on the inside.
Well,
So-
coming into this race, guys, the person in the 4th spot was Bad Martin at 96 points, and he had a 2-point gap on War and a 8-point gap on Portal. And Portal, I believe, has gotten P2 both stages.
So is that going to keep him?
he
So will that keep him? If he gets a good finish on this, is that going to keep him around for next week?
Is it 1 point per position, Heavy?
The stage winner is 11 points, so it's 10 plus 1, and then it's 9 down to 5th. After 5th, you don't get any points.
So he's
the 6th
gained.
place finisher each stage doesn't receive anything.
So Martin being the last person in right now. Well, another thing that changes this is I don't think Lynch has gotten any stage points, and he was only a point ahead of Martin. So at this moment, it looks like we would have Martin at this moment in P3, and Lynch would be P4, with Portal trying to catch Lynch in the points. Portal has gotten 18 points in the stages so far for finishing second both stages.
Yeah.
It's going to be close.
Keep up with.
It's going to be close.
Lynch in the grass. Looks like he caught the wall just a little bit. Hope he don't lose the draft.
Look like Billy said, alright guys, this has been the most I've ridden in the back all year. It's time for me to go up here and have some fun.
Yeah.
And
We know Billy brings the heaters every week.
Yeah, you know Billy's going to get up, and Billy's going to is up there in the lead now. And Billy in the number 9, out in front. Portal in the 51, right on his bumper, with 15 in the War in 3rd place, and Eagles in 5th. So I think right now, I think the strategy right now is just kind of cruise, just log laps, just kind of cruise, and get to the end.
Well, with everyone being so close, I think you're absolutely right there. I mean, you're not really in a rush to know the short pit or have to catch up to someone. I mean, everyone's right here within, what, a second of each other?
Right.
They're all going to come down the pit road probably about the same time.
Right. Nose to tail, nose to tail. No reason to trying to make a move and end up getting a lot of damage and wrecking your car when we haven't even gotten to the end yet. I think you're just seeing some afternoon Sunday driving right now. These guys are just, well, maybe I picked the wrong fig. War getting around, trying to look for that second place.
I don't know what War got under that car this
So
evening,
War
but
is underneath
he's
of
fighting
him.
his butt off.
Right under, he gets under Portal Guy in the 51. War wants that second spot, and he's going to go get it.
I got word out of the garage earlier today from that 15 crew.
Oh, he don't got the grass.
He'd sell the farm.
Oh,
he sold the farm?
Yeah, he sold the farm. He's willing to risk it all tonight.
Oh, man. He had a heck of a run going until he decided to do some landscaping.
It's just driving hard coming off 4. It's so easy to overdrive that turn.
I mean, it's hard to come off a 4 by yourself heavy, and when you're 3 wide coming off there, it's bound to be bad news.
Yeah. And normally it's always the guy to the inside.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you what, I'm gonna tell you what, that War's got a fast car, man. War's got a nice little hot rod underneath him.
Yes, he does.
Now the question is, can the Eagles recover from that scene?
That's what I'm waiting to see too. I don't know. I mean, he's back there, right?
Yeah, he's pretty far back there.
I'd say what, 2.5 seconds right now?
Yeah, about 2.5, 3 seconds it looks like.
Easy 2.5, 3 seconds.
What lap we on?
We're gonna have to have pit stops coming up here soon. Probably what, in the next 3 to 5 laps, McLovin?
Heavy be the guy to ask, man. He knows the fuel mileage here. Sorry about that.
All right.
Yeah, I would definitely say in the next 2 laps they're gonna be pitting.
2 laps.
We have 37 to go.
Right. As you can tell, everybody who's joined the broadcast tonight, as always, I am Shady Acres. I have with me McLovin, who wasn't able to make it last week. We're glad to have McLovin back. And tonight, we got our statistical man, Heavy Duty. So you got the 3 of us tonight.
Yeah, Billy is pushing his fuel, I can say that.
I don't see anyone signaling quite yet.
Not yet.
As we got a battle for P4 here, guys, as well.
Oh, there you go. Everybody coming. Everybody coming.
That must have been unanimous in the chat, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, question is, with a track like this, can you get away with 2 tires?
I mean, tires go so fast at Texas. Taking 2 here, unless you have a lot of tread left, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, because I mean, you could have a guy on 4 freshies and you on 2 and have an 8-second lead, and in a couple laps it's gone. I mean.
So unless if you're getting a pit stop like in the last. So unless you got a pit stop in 10 laps, you're gonna pit.
Guys, I think Billy got a speeding penalty. Hey, Sludge, turn your mic on and off real quick.
He did. He got a penalty.
Who did?
Holcomb with the costly mistake tonight.
Oh,
a rare mistake at that.
Billy did get a penalty, a 30.8 stop. Oh, big break. Oh, wow. That is going to hurt, Billy. That is going to hurt. Took him 30.9 seconds in the pit stop. Wow. So it appears that Portal Guy is our leader. Portal Guy in the 51 is your new leader. How about that?
There's some distance between him and that 98, but that 1 is on that 15. I'm interested to see how long it take him to get to that 98.
Well, that's the thing. Do you think that do you think the 15 is going to be able to? Yeah, it looks like that they are. Who's he got behind the 1? Yeah, he's got 1 behind him in Lynch Racing. So it looks like
they're gonna have to run this whole run out. no matter what.
Oh,
So
there goes. Lynch crashed. Lynch in the wall. Lynch just crashed.
oh man,
Lynch in the wall. Big crash. I don't know what happened there. I had it on camera looking at Lynch and War. And here comes Eagles right up on Lynch now. But it looked like Lynch was getting up underneath the War to draft with each other, to lead the draft, to get up to the pack. When he came down, all of a sudden he just broke loose and it went right to the wall he went. That, I tell you what, he would feel that in the morning. And now he's got Eagles pulled up right behind him, so he and Eagles are just riding together. Portal guy for the lead, currently in the lead, but he's got Bad Martin in the 98 filling his rearview mirror.
Oh.
oh,
I would work together right now and kind of pull away slowly.
yeah. If they work together, they can get away from that 15. But if they start battling, he can easily get to him.
Yep.
Yep. That 15 is just hoping that they start battling, because the 15 is all by himself.
All right, guys. Sorry, I just got back. Did I miss anything important?
Oh man, well,
Lynch wrecked.
You missed Lynch wreck. I don't know. Did you see Billy's 30-second pit stop?
Yeah, I saw him speeding, and then I had to go run and take care of something real quick. But I didn't know what I missed after that.
Yeah, that's going to end up being huge at the end. That pit stop for Billy, I just got a feeling that's going to play a huge part in the end for some reason.
I'll tell you what's huge is Lynch right now. He didn't get any good stage points, and now he's back here battling Eagles, while Portal guy, who's trying to get his way in, and War are both in front of him.
Yep, Lynch and Eagles just kind of hooked up, just trying to catch up to. So we got Bad Martin in second. We got War in third.
Move on the 51 right now.
Lynch racing in fourth. Eagles in fifth, and Billy rounds out the top six.
Hey, sludge your mic again. See, if I was Martin though, I don't really know if I would have made that move. I would have been very content just pushing the 51 around for a while and making sure it's just between us.
I'm the same.
We got Bad Martin that just took the lead away from the 51 and Portal guy.
And vice versa, by the way. Now that I'm Portal guy, I don't want to keep battling and let these other guys catch up. I am just pushing the 98 around this track, trying to get away from everyone else.
Yeah, because, I mean, his biggest threat's right there behind him.
Yep. Because War's not letting these guys get away.
I think War's got a plan for this. I think War's got his own little strategic plan for this.
Should be 24 to go coming to the line right here.
Yep. Portal is a defending series champion. You know he's going to have something put together here for the end. If it stays like this all the way till the end, he's going to have... I think he's going to have some for that 98 Bad Martin if it goes like this.
And Portal is definitely a risk taker. Like, if it comes down to it, he will make the moves that he thinks he needs to make to get him where he needs to be.
The Portal guy right underneath of him. As of right now, it should have about 7 to 8 laps of fuel left. in the pit
well,
window. From the last
they
time
should be
that they
right here
pitted.
at 22 to go, right here, Martin at the line.
So they should have about 7 to 8 laps to go.
And you guys said you want to make it to what, 18 to go to feel safe, or 17 to go?
Yeah, 18 would make you feel where you're just wide open, no saving, no throttling. Anything past that, though, because I mean, we've seen that staying out longer for some reason has been an advantage later in the run. So if you can make this the shortest distance, and with fresh tires, you're going to be fast. Would you have enough time to chase them down?
I feel like the person who can stretch it the farthest here is going to be in the catbird seat, to be completely honest. Like you were saying, these tires just wear so much. Once you're in a fuel window, you pretty much have to run a whole another fuel run. Me, if I can stretch it an extra lap or two, I feel like that could be the difference between winning this race and not.
Definitely agree with that. We should definitely be coming up within the next fuel window soon. I'd say the next 5 laps at least.
And right along with Portal Guy. Lynch Racing. War. Eagles. The Eagles has Lynch on his tail. And you got Billy out there in the 9. He's just all by himself. Doesn't have any drafting help at all.
Billy's just on a Sunday cruise. He know he's locked into the next round. He's just out here having a good time.
Yeah.
He's smoking a cigarette and eating ice cream right now.
Ice cream.
Yeah, it's hot in that car, man.
And War's bringing it on pit road, guys. Isn't this on the outside of the fuel window here, right on the edge?
Right on the edge.
Yeah, we got about we got 2 to 3 to go in the pit window, but here we got a little bit of a change here where Bad Martin and Portal Guy want to battle it out again. Portal Guy currently, and here comes Portal Guy, and they're both coming down the pit road. Both leaders coming down pit.
18,
and if the 90
coming to 18 to go.
All right, so this is 17 to go, or coming to 17 to go. So these guys should be good. And if the 98 didn't speed, what a phenomenal job to actually pass Portal on the entry to pit road.
Yeah, at Texas. This pit entry is no joke.
So the top 2 cars are in. Everybody's in. Lynch is in. Eagles
Mine
is in.
Still out there as the leader right now, but he has to pit.
Yeah. War is out there. Billy's out there.
And the 98 and 51 are exiting pit road at this moment.
Billy or War hadn't pitted yet. He didn't. Okay, so he's caught. War and Billy have caught up to each other.
But remember, War already pitted, so he's passing Billy on those fresh tires to get his lap back.
Yep, that's what he's doing. So Billy, he still needs to pit.
And if War can make it on fuel heavy, that actually might have been a good call if he can get up here and sniff these guys' draft, because he was a lot farther back than this.
Right.
Yeah, he definitely should be good on fuel.
Now, how much will those 1 lap older tires make a difference? We know they make a lot here at Texas.
Here comes Billy in the pits now.
Yeah, that's the thing. I just don't think it got him close enough to their draft. Those tires are so crucial here. I mean, they just fall off within 3 or 4 laps.
It's interesting to see if War comes down pit road.
He needs Portal to make a mistake at this moment.
And Billy off of pit road.
Well, what he might be hoping for is these 51 and 98 get together and instead of working together, start fighting each other again and lose lap time to them.
Oh, the 9 around on the backstretch.
What happened there?
He was coming off pit road and caught the
oh
lip of
man,
the apron.
saw it on the laptop. Oh man, that's a terrible. I tell you what, he is not having the race that he expected to have coming into here.
Yeah, at this point, if I was him, I'd just park it for the night.
He is.
There's not nothing left to gain.
He is just having a bad luck night. Oh man.
That ice cream must have got all in his face mask.
I tell you, man, we're brewing up to have a good finish here. I mean, War's really, even on lap older tires, isn't letting them get too far out in front. I'm telling you, if these two up here get battling, War still get a chance at this as well.
Yeah, Bad Martin, currently our leader in the 98. He has got Portal Guy in 51 right behind him, who has got War in the 15 a little bit further back. War's trying to close that gap up a little bit as much as he can. War needs a draft mate. That's no question about it. War needs some help getting some draft up there to these guys. Or if they make a mistake, if they flat out make a mistake and check up. But the way it's looking
10
now.
to go at the line here.
You said 10 to go?
Yep.
10 to go.
Right. And can Portal get to that 98's bumper? It looks like he's slowly getting there.
Definitely looks like he's crawling towards him. A win secures him for sure.
Oh yeah.
And a win is not what Lynch wants, because Bad Martin has already gained more points than Lynch throughout this race, which would put Lynch on the bubble line. And like you said, if Portal goes over there and gets this win, that knocks Lynch out, and that'd be a shame after the year he's had, but you got to show up when it matters.
Yeah. And Lynch had a good...
It's all about catching that momentum at the right time.
Right.
He is definitely in that draft, I would say.
And look who's got a draft on War is Billy.
He said, hold on. I might have something I can still do up in here.
And there's something wrong with the 10 car on the backstretch. There's something seriously wrong with the 10 car on the backstretch. Now he's catching up. Or speeding up, I don't know. Letting all the traffic pass him.
I think these guys are going to try to help War out.
That's exactly what they're doing. This FTR, you've got the FTR boys. What they're going to do is they're going to tag up and push War to the front here.
Did we miss something?
I just lagged out.
I sent you a couple invites. You should be able to get back in. How many? And we're coming to the line now. I'm assuming there's maybe about 7 to go here.
All right, War has got Eagles. So they're going to tag team and draft all the way up to try to catch Portal Guy.
Yeah, where Portal Guys caught this 98 was, I believe, 6 to go here. We have a battle for the win brewing as well.
If they can get up there in time, do you think they can get up there in time, though?
I don't think they have enough time to catch them unless the 98 and 51 get side by side here.
Well,
if they had more laps, possibly, but unless these two in front get in battling or something happens, I just feel like they're going to run out of time.
Even if you got the 3 cars, you got War, you got 3 FTR cars. You got War, Eagles, and Billy. Now, will 3 cars be able to catch him in time.
With 5 to go, I just don't see it.
Yeah.
Because like you really got the 51 and 98. They haven't started battling yet. They're kind of still nose to tail. So, I mean, in their draft, that 3rd car is not going to make too much of a difference. I just feel like there's not enough time left in the race for that 3 car to be able to catch him. If there's more time, very possible.
Yeah, I'm kind of agreeing with you. The Portal guy is just in the turn 1 and 2 right now.
We're side by side for the lead.
And they got plenty. So they're Portal and Bad Martin just coming off of 2. They're on the back straightaway. So they're going into 3. And the other guys, the FTR guys, are halfway. They got a full half straightaway on them.
And this is either 3 or 4 to go here, and they're battling hard for this win. Portal guy is going to try to get it and lock himself in. He's looking to the inside again.
So they're going to have a half a straightaway on them. So so it's really going to come down to Portal guy in the 51.
Yeah, and this is a battle right now. I mean, this is going to be good. I'm going for Martin. I hope my buddy Martin can hold him off. I think this is either 2 or 3 to go, guys. We're right here at the end.
And my pen quit on me. Dadgummit.
If I'm Martin,
They're on
I'm
the white
blocking
flag.
Oh, this is the white flag? If I'm Martin, I'm blocking the bottom. You make him pass you
high. On the last lap, here we go. Bad Martin in 98. Portal guy in the 51 in the last lap. Portal guy holding that lower line. Not going to let him down there. Here we go. Portal guy looking to get around him. And the crash. They come into the crash. At the checkered flag. Wow. So it's going to be Bad Martin. Portal guy. And
War, Lynch, then Billy, and then Eagles.
War, Lynch, and Billy.
Now, the points. Did Portal do enough through those stages to get himself in over Lynch?
And Eagles finished last in
3
6.
second place finishes in a row, right?
Yeah, which is 18 points for the 2 stages.
35.
I don't know where Lynch got in the stages. He was either 4th or 5th. I don't know.
It's gonna be cutting it close.
That's what I'm saying. It's right on the edge, isn't it?
Alright, well, let's look at here. Let's see if we can get a couple guys in the booth. And we're want to try to get Portal guy, Bad Martin, and War, right?
Yep.
Yep. So let me see if I can get him in here a little bit. Let me see. They might be in the other chat, but we'll see. So we want to add Bad Martin 1, and then we want Portal guy 2 and War 3. So alright, we just added all three of them. Hopefully, chances are right now they're in the other broadcast. I tell you what, man, that was a heck of a run. And we got Portal guy. Portal, how you doing, man? Awesome race, brother. Awesome race. Wow. What's that portal? I need a pen.
I don't have a pen. What's wrong with that one?
Can you get one?
What's wrong with that one?
It's dead.
Well, I don't know where to get one, honey. Here, I gotta bring her back to your brother. So use it and then take it back to your brother. Here. Here.
Thank you. You put on an awesome show, Portal, and you remember being the last season's defending champion. Hopefully that cuts it out. You had an awesome race, and probably one of the best race I've seen you run. So hopefully we get to see you in the finals, man. You can see in your finals. Do you think you can make 2 in a row, 2 championships back to back? I tell you what, man. Congratulations on that run, man. You had a real good run, man. Real good run. I think we move on. We got our winner in here? Is that Bad Martin? Congratulations on the win, bro. How you feel? All right. Well, you gotta run us through it, man. Gotta give it to us. Give us a rundown. Oh, God, yeah, we watched it. I want to know what you were trying to. I was wondering from your perspective. What happened there with the? What about the strategy? Did the strategy really come into play as far as fuel and tires? Yeah. I it was it was awesome watching it, man. It was a real fun race. Wow. 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 Well, Billy, before you leave real quick, that penalty that you got, man. How the hell did that happen?
Are you done with the pen? Huh?
We're going to crown champion in Phoenix. The champion. We're going to Phoenix for a championship. That was a hell of a race. That was a very, very good, consistent race. Well, you were competitive all night long, and you were consistent all night long. You were there the entire time and stayed out of trouble for the most. I mean, from our standpoint in the booth, looking down at you, and I had the camera on you for a while, man. You're just riding slow, riding slow in the lane. You're keeping a track, and you're riding good, man, and nice and consistent. It was a good run, man. I enjoyed watching you, man. That was a good run. They were quick. They were yeah. Well, I tell you what, Bad, you had a hot rod. You definitely had a hot rod, and it showed. When you wanted to put some muscle into it, you were able to put some muscle into it, and you had just an extremely fast hot rod underneath your feet. That's for sure. You had a well, yep. And yep, and I appreciate every one of y'all. It was a wonderful race. Thank you guys for tuning in. McLovin, Heavy, thank you guys both for doing the broadcast with me. We got one more to go next week, but I can't do it without you guys. So I want to personally say thank you to you guys. Be sure to spread this video around. It should be posted. I'll make the adjustments on the tomorrow when I get to work, and spread it around. Get us on YouTube. Make sure you share, like, spread it around. You know all the details. Good night, everyone, from FTR Full Throttle Racing A-League. You got Bad Martin, the winner tonight, and next week we will crown a champion at Texas. Good night, everyone.